So let's get started on the floor today. Before you lay on the floor, make sure you have all your little props, cushion, maybe folded towel. You can make the towel long to stretch too. If you have strap bands, dog leash, or stretchy band, it's okay to any band, like nice and long. We're gonna be using it again, like last week. That's it. So go ahead and lay down on the floor. Bring your knees toward the chest and relax your shoulders. Just really feel heavy in the back and neck and shoulders, and slowly connect to your breathing. Inhale, exhale, and then begin to rotate side to side and other direction. Keep your feet separated, knees slightly separated, holding your kneecap. Now we hold it, hold each knees and rotate your hips around. Slowly. And connecting your deep breathing, inhale, exhale. And other direction. And slowly put both feet down on the floor. Keep your feet separated. Open your arms out to side with your palms up. Make sure your feet separated, hip distance apart. And then you start rotating side to side. When you're rotating, try to press your top knee in toward the floor. Try not to force anything. When you're rotating, both sides of the foot contact the floor, especially top foot. And bottom foot too. And going with the breath, inhale, exhale. Try to breathe deeply into your nose using your abdominal muscles, deep muscles. As you exhale, try to relax the entire body. Feel heavy on the back, neck, shoulder. You can close your eyes if you like. Really feeling the opening in the abdominals, back, thighs, your abs and back. It's connected through the fascia. You're really opening in the front. We always think about the back, so I emphasize the abdominals too, as you can hear me all the time talking about it. And last one. Now we're going to bring the feet together and open your knees as wide as you can and bring your soles of the feet together, toes, big toes, and stretch your arms as far as you can without lifting. As far as you can, get your upper arms on the floor, forearms, top of your hands, and your back is arches naturally. You're again chest lifted, front of the body stretched. Let your hips and knees drop to the side. And just breathing here, 3 breathing cycle. Really open your rib cage, upside down. And exhale, try to relax everything in your body, any tension you're having. Even maybe unrelated to your feet, your hands, your wrist. And keep coming, inhale. Exhale, let your hip knees open. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. And slowly bring the knees together and stretch your legs. Keep your arms and stretch your legs as straight as you can on the floor. Point your toes. Make sure your toes facing forward, your knees, hips, everything aligned straight, and stretch as much as you can away from your torso. Open the front. Again, stay here, 3 breaths. Inhale. Really grow your belly upside down, 360-degree air traveling in your abdomen. And exhale, try to relax any tension you're having, feeling the back, neck heavy on the floor. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Try not to use your jaw or chest or upper back to breathe. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. And you're gonna bring your right knee toward the chest. For this one, you can also use a band and place the band underneath or a towel underneath your thighs. But if you're flexible enough, you can grab your knee or the other outside of hamstrings, the thighs. You're gonna be fine. And holding here, inhale, exhale. I'm gonna show with the band just in case some of you using it. So holding the band or the knee with the same arm, try to rotate your hip one direction for about 3-4 times slowly, and hold and now rotate the other direction. And now we stretch your leg all the way up to the ceiling. Bend your opposite knee, opposite foot, and point flex the toe. Again, you can use a towel underneath your foot or the band. If you don't have anything, you can just hold your calf, hamstrings, and then we're gonna do point and flex. Try to work from the ankle, not using your knee, really isolating the ankle movement. And the band or a towel more toward your heel and arch of the foot. Okay, one more. And just hold the flexion of the ankle, towel, or the band. Stretch the opposite leg and cross your leg over to the opposite direction. Hold the towel or the band with opposite arm and open the arm, palms up, and look toward your shoulder. You can touch the floor. It's fine, but make sure you're not lifting your back of the shoulder off the floor. So back, upper back, your scapula on the floor. And breathing here, inhale, really growing the belly, exhale. Every time you exhale, feel more release, loose around the hip, middle back, lower back. And one more breath, inhale and exhale. And inhale, lift your leg slowly up. And now you're gonna switch arm, both legs straight still, and open the leg to the opposite direction, like you're making an L shape. Only as much as you can. Again, you don't have to touch it. That's why you have the towel or band. Pull it and open the other arm out the side. Flex the toe. Make sure your toes facing toward the knee. If you can touch the floor, it's fine. And you're not pulling with your arm too hard. Your arm is on the floor. You can keep your fist facing up so you're not uncomfortable with your shoulder. And breathing here, make sure the opposite hip also is not tilting. To help you, you can help with your other hand to press into your pelvic bone, around the pelvic bone a little bit. So then I can touch the floor. You have to lift the leg up, and so you're more level with your hip. And again, relaxing here. And there's a lot of opening in the hip. One more breath, inhale, really growing the belly, abdominal breathing. And exhale, relax the entire body. And we inhale, lift the leg up, bend the knees, slow transitioning, and switch leg. We're gonna start with the opposite knee bend. Extend the leg. Flex and point the toe. Again, if you're holding towel band, make sure your upper arms on the floor. You don't have to reach and stretch like this. You can still hold the end of the towel or the band and be able to hold and pull the leg toward your chest with your knee straight. If your knee cannot be straight, you can lower the leg a little bit more. Okay, last one. Hold the flexion. Make sure your toes, knees align. Open the arm. Stretch the opposite leg with your toes forward, your knees forward. Rotate the body, cross the leg. Look toward the shoulder. Again, rotation in the middle back, hips, but your arms on the floor, palms up. Again, your fist or fingers facing up so your shoulder is not, or wrist is not doing so uncomfortable. And breathing, as you rotate it here, it's sometimes harder to breathe. Abdominal muscles engaging, opening in the side, up. Think about the back of the body is engaged with the breathing. And remain really relaxed. Inhale about 3 to 4 seconds. Exhale even a little longer. And on the inhale, slowly bend your knee, lift up, and we're gonna go to the opposite direction. Switch the bend, leg straight, both legs straight. Move the leg to the side, arm open to the side with your palms up. Again, make sure you're not twisting with the opposite hip, both buttock on the floor. Your opposite thigh also straight. And flex your toe and upper arm on the floor. You can hold it with your arm, 90-degree bend with the forearm, vertical to the floor, upper arm on the floor. And staying relaxed with the breath. Inhale. And exhale even slower than your inhalation. Inhale up to 3 to 4 seconds. Exhale as slow as you can. And slowly inhale, lift the leg up, back to the center. Bring both knees toward the chest, move the band or towel on the side. Both feet going down to the floor, knees bend. You're gonna rotate one hip, place the heel on top of your thigh. Open the arms with your palms up. And we're gonna rotate the body toward the top, bottom leg. So top leg is gonna be on top still. And touching your foot on the floor, bottom foot, side of the foot touches the floor, top, entire foot touches the floor if you can. And look toward the opposite shoulder. Relax the back and neck. Make sure you're touching the back of the shoulders. And staying with the breath. Letting your back open. This stretch brings back symmetry in both hips. Mobilize your middle back from seating. Opens up the chest. If body is twisted in one side more than the other, as you do both sides evenly every day, trying to bring more symmetry in the body. On the inhale, we back to center. Today, we're going to also rotate the other side without switching the legs. So keep this position, and we're going to rotate the opposite direction. This time, your top leg is going to be in the bottom, and the top foot is going to press into your other thigh gently, not too hard. And bottom foot, the side, inner side of the foot contacts the floor, hopefully, right? You can even have with your hands to little press, and after a while, just open the arms to remain relaxed with your upper body and look toward the opposite shoulder. If your neck is too tight, you're feeling that stretch too much, you can always look up. This will stretch your IT band, your outer side of your thigh. Again, the back and middle back, mobilize the middle back, opens up the front, remaining very relaxed with your breathing. Every exhalation, try to be heavy on the floor. Don't hold any tension, let go. And inhale, we go back to center. Now we're gonna switch side. So grab the heel, place it right on top of the thigh. Make sure you have a nice angle. Sometimes you might be like this, but that won't be effective. So make sure help with your hand to put the heel on top of the thigh. Open the hip, open the arms, and rotating first toward the bottom leg. Top leg is gonna be on top. And touching your top foot on the floor, nice and flat, bottom side of the foot. Look toward the opposite shoulder. Remain relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Nice deep breathing into your nose. And exhaling, very heavy on the floor, letting your hip open, shoulders back. And slowly we go back to center first and transition to the other side. This time your bottom leg is going to be top, slowly turning to the other side, and top leg is pressing into your outer thigh of the opposite leg, and look to the opposite direction. And here the bottom leg, the side inner knee, inner foot is contacting the floor as you keep opening the side of your thigh. And slowly go back to center again. So now we're going to come to the side. We'll do the open book stretch. Again, to mobilize the knee, hip, mobilize the middle back, open up the chest. If your neck is too down, you can always put a towel, but if it's a little bit, it's okay. And hands together, knees together, your 90-degree. Take a deep breath. Exhale, open the arm as much as you can to the opposite direction without rolling your hips back. You can help with your opposite arm to press into your thigh so you're not turning back. You're not cheating with your back or your hips, just the arm opening and turning from the middle back. Look toward the shoulder and staying here a little bit longer so we can letting go the arm. Hopefully we'll touch the entire back of the shoulder. Every time you exhale, feel relax and let go from the front of the arm, chest, elbows stay relaxed, the forearm, top of the hand, touch the floor. If you're feeling your neck tight, you can always look up to the ceiling. You don't have to turn the neck. Every exhalation, you're letting go. Every inhalation, growing the belly, opening the abdomen. Now we'll do one more breath all together. Inhale. Exhale. Feel their arm, it's getting closer to the floor. You're touching the back of the shoulder maybe, or you're very close. Keep practicing. And slowly bend the elbow, bring it back, and push yourself up. Turn to knees together. Again, 90-degree, arms here. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, try to open as big as you can. Look toward the shoulder. Make sure again you're not turning with your hips. You can always help with your hands a little bit. Top of the hands, upper arms, back of the shoulders. Should start getting close to the floor or maybe already contacting the floor. Staying relaxed with the breath. Inhale up to 4 seconds. Exhale up to 5 seconds, maybe even 6, slowly. Try not to hold any tension around the shoulder. And last breath all together. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, bring the arms slowly back to the beginning. And come on your hands and knees from here. You're gonna practice the cat and cow stretch. So you're gonna start with your wrist, elbow, shoulders aligned, toes relax, knee right underneath your hip. Starting with your head and whole entire spine parallel to the floor. Relax your shoulders down. Take a nice deep breath. On the exhale, tuck your pelvis first, round your back, and the last one is going to be your head rounding, dropping toward the belly. Hold it here. Really feel the stretch in the spine. And inhaling slowly, about 5 seconds. First, tilt your pelvis, arch your back, collapse your shoulder blades down and together, and extend your head up. Bring your bottom jaw all the way toward the top jaw to stretch the front of the neck, entire front of the body, our abdominal muscles. And we go again. Exhale first. Tuck the pelvis, round the back. Really think about your one vertebrae at a time. Drop your head down toward your belly button. And we go again. Inhale. Tilt the pelvis. Really relax your pelvis and lower back. And think about your shoulder blades moving down and together. Looking up, bringing your bottom jaw toward the top jaw. Relax your face. And we'll do one more round. Exhale. Tuck the pelvis. Bring your pelvic bones forward. Round the back. Relax the head. Really think about one vertebra at a time you're moving. 33 vertebrae are connecting, including your pelvis and your shoulder blades moving too. And last one, inhale, tilt the pelvis first, slowly arching the back, extending the spine, shoulder blades moving down and together, looking up all the way, feeling the front of the neck stretched, shoulders down. And we go back to the net neutral back again where you started. You're going to curl your toes under. Now this is going to feel a lot of stretch in the foot. Make sure you're touching the big toe and the ball of the foot if you can. And this way we're going to sit into a child's pose as you keep curling the toes. But be careful, don't hurt your toes. Sometimes you overstretch it. And as you sit back, try to walk your hands as far as you can. Stretch the arms, forehead down. You can touch your head to the floor. You can place your head on a folded towel or a cushion. Open your fingers, press the palms into the floor. Really open the back of the shoulders. Take a deep breath, relax your belly. And exhale. And slowly come back to all fours. Again, this time we're gonna point the toes and really straight. Do the same thing. Inhale, we go all the way down, pressing the palms into the floor. Make sure your knees separated, hip distance apart, so you have space for your belly to rest, your chest to rest. You can even open your knees wider if you need more space. Remaining relaxed here, really feeling that top of the feet stretch, your shin bones, connecting all those body parts that you also stretched here, not just shoulders or your buttocks. And coming up to the all fours. Here we're gonna do a little swinging side to side, one direction, couple of times, in another direction for about 2 times. Think about your opening your wrist. Try not to adjust your movement, so try not to compress all of to your wrist. It's more like you're feeling the stretch in the forearms, opening the carpal tunnel area, going each direction for twice, and then switch, and then sitting back in the same time. So you're going side, back, front, side, back, front, relaxing your abs, slightly arching the back. So really let go your spine, shoulder blades slightly collapse down and together. No tension in the belly. Right, we go back to the center again. We take the hand behind the head, and slowly we're gonna rotate the body. This is what we did on the floor to open up the middle back. Now we're doing the all fours. Try to look over your shoulder. Make sure you're not twisting and rolling with your hips so the back is stable. Breathing one more time together. Inhale and exhale. And slowly come down. This one is a hard stretch, so we're gonna stay on a few breaths here. Bring the hand behind the head. Feel that armpit opens up. Inhale, trying to go as far as you can. Exhale, relax. Try to look toward your elbow. Your hips, pelvis remain stable. Your feet, rotation from the mid back. Try to open up the elbow as much as you can toward the ceiling. And last breath. And slowly come on the hands and knees. And sit into child's pose with your arms by your side. Drop your head down slowly. Again, place your head on a cushion towel if you cannot touch. Knees slightly wider than the hips. Relax your upper arms on the floor. See, you can touch both upper arms on the floor evenly, or feels like you're tilting to one side. So you can correct yourself a little bit. Center yourself as much as you can. And relax your abs. Every inhalation really opening the abdominal area, chest, and down all the way toward your pubic bones. Lots of opening in the front, relaxing the belly. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale, we come up, and we're gonna sit on the floor. So sitting on the floor is hard. You can sit on a cushion. Just I always recommend. Makes you feel a little bit more comfortable if you like. When we stretch the legs especially. Okay. If you don't need it, you don't need it, right? And if you have the towel or the band, you can use that too. I'll show how it works. Press this thigh down into the floor. Make sure your toes up toward the ceiling. Flex. You're not relaxing the thighs here. Bring the band and towel underneath the arch or toward the heel of the foot. And grab and hold it. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, try to reach toward the foot or the end of the towel or the band. When you're reaching, make sure your opposite leg thigh on the floor and the arm is all getting the stretch from the pelvis to the armpit. You can see the body is so connected. Staying relaxed with the breath. Inhale Exhale. Every exhalation, you're trying to relax the back. Usually it's not your hamstrings tight, but it's your back is tight. Maybe your hips are not working evenly. That's why the hamstrings get tight. And we keep holding the towel or the band or the hands reaching to your toes. Yes, you can hold your toes with your hands and lift your arm overhead. Extend the back. Try not to close. And staying with the breath here too. Inhale. Exhale. Rather than going down, try to reach far toward the opposite side. Get that opening as much as you can. And we inhale, slowly switch leg. Let's see if there's any difference. Again, toes up. You put the band underneath the heel or arch. Press the thigh. Grab, take a deep breath. And exhale, go as far as you can. Again, feel the opening coming from the pelvis and lower back. It's all the connections, armpit and upper arms. Remaining relaxed with the body. But here your legs are nice and firm, toes up. Breathe in, breathe out. And then on the inhale, we lift the upper arm overhead again, rather than no collapsing, opening up, not leaning down, reaching up toward the opposite direction. And looking up, this is okay for your neck. Feels like your neck is tightening up. You can keep your neck parallel to the floor, or you can look down too. And again, going with the breath, inhale, exhale. Your legs firm, but your upper body trying to stay relaxed. And inhale back to center. And this time, we're going to bring both cross leg together. You can put the band away. Cross the leg together, one leg forward, one leg back. Later, we're going to switch. It's going to be a little different. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders back. Really sit on the floor and your shoulders, not like this. And feel the arch in the back. And rotate to one side. You can help with your hands to grab the side of the knee. And rotate the shoulder. Look toward the opposite shoulder. Both thighs into the floor. Maintain the arch in the back. Try not to collapse. Every exhalation, you're remaining really relaxed and feel the rotation. One more breath. Inhale, really opening the front of the body. Releasing the back of the body. And inhale, we go back to center. We try the other side. You can grab the side of the knee and rotate the body. You can maintain the arch in the back. Open up. Look over your shoulder. As you inhale, you're growing tall, feeling the extension of the spine. As you exhale, feeling the rotation getting a little bit deeper. There you go, back to center again. This time, staying with the same position. Walk your hands as far as you can. It's like you're doing the cat and dog, cat and cow stretch. Reaching with the arms and pressing your thighs into the floor as much as you can, rounding your back, pulling your abdominal muscles in a little bit. Relax your head down toward the belly button. Inhale and exhale. Your arms firm here. They are really stretching. Imagine like your cats and dogs, they do the stretch. If you watch them, how they stretch their arms, front arms. Press your thighs into the floor, your bottom. And then we walk back. Now we're going to switch side because it's going to be a little different for your hips. See if there's any difference. One is higher than other compared to the other side. Okay. You start rotating this way this time. Take a deep breath. Again, you're slightly arched, scapula down together. Rotate. Look over your shoulder. Again, every inhalation, you're reaching tall, feeling the arch in the back. Every exhalation, feeling that twist a little bit more. And then we go to the other side. Make sure we are not lifting the hips and thighs off the floor. Rotation from the middle back. Compare your right and left. See if there's difference in this side. And we inhale, we go back to center. Let's go to the center. See there's any difference in the hips. Again, inhale, walk your hands as far as you can, really stretching, and in the same time trying to sit into the ground as much as you can, pressing your bottom, so outer thighs into the floor, head down, belly in a little bit here. So your back is slightly rounded, head drop, just like while you're doing the cat pose. And inhale, exhale, and slowly on the inhale, walk your hands back. Take a deep breath. Take your arms back behind the head. And open the arms, rotate the shoulders. You're gonna stay on the cow's face pose. Try to bring the fingers together. Here you have the towel and the band if you need it. If you have a lot of gap, you can hold the band and the towel. It helps so then your arms don't slide. You can hold it a little longer if there's a lot of gap. You can try to walk that bottom arm toward the top on the band and holding tight, keeping the head straight, upper shoulder, not shrug. Maintaining the arch in the back, pressing the thighs into the floor. All right, let's try the other side. If there's any difference. You guys feel difference? A lot of difference. That's not good. Keeping working. The shoulder is going to go back. And slowly lift your arms, reach up one more time. Try to arch the back, press your thighs into the floor. Look up, bring your bottom jaw to the top jaw. And exhale, give yourself